Hello, glad to see you today. And we are going to finish up our talk today, our chat about live video. And we've already talked about a lot of things about live video, but the one thing I want to leave you with today is talking about it is important, it is here to stay, and we need to find our place in it and be able to move forward in it and not be afraid of it. And if we are, we have to take the main thing I have today on my notes is on my notes because I have all my notes here is to find your place and to take courage in hand because well, let me just before let me before I get into the rest of the day. It's like I know some of you have been here with me for 3 days, but let me um, let me back up a little bit. So we've been talking about, for those of you that may not have been here, we've been talking about live video, pretty much most things, all things live video, talking about how you do them, what you do, what you need, equipment that's needed, those types of things. We talked about, just some generalized things about live video. And we talked about the fear around people that are still not going live and how important it is to go live. So those are some of the things we talked about. So as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you've gotten so far out of the days that we spent together, as well as then I will, the last thing, like I said, it's important. It's one of those things that's not really going to go away. And so before I jump into that, let me introduce myself because I jumped in headlong. I was so into my notes and knowing that I have this workshop that's shortly coming up. But I wanted to still show up here today. And it's always good to show up when you say you're going to show up. And even though I can't show up at 12 like I normally do, I'm going earlier so that I can be in my workshop, which is a 3-hour workshop, and it starts at the time that I would normally be going live. So anyway, um, it's important. It's really important, and it's one of those things that you can let go by you, but it may not be helpful to you. So, anyway, my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, I use lead generation, as well as other updated, modern video marketing, which is one of my number one things, other updated and modern strategies that are trending because I want to help keep you on the cutting edge as well as myself. And as I find out things and learn things, then I want to share them with you. And I have some very good mentors and leaders that I'm constantly learning things from. I mean, my head sometimes, you've seen that emoji where, the brain, it looks like the brain's just exploding. I have those periods of time. But that is basically what I do. And I am in Messenger. So if you have a question about something that you didn't get to ask about today, or you don't, you want to have a personal, conversation with me, or if you would just want to drop it in the chat, you can do that. I always come back and take a look and answer questions. Some people will find my old videos and ask questions, and I'll still answer those questions. So don't worry about that. And but basically, that is what I do. And I just want to help people that are out there like me, like I was. And so for me, video marketing didn't seem to be one of those scary things. But when I look back on them, for me, it was okay. I was like, I was telling people I was in this corner, I was turned that way, and the light. wasn't quite working, and I didn't know, what I've shared with you about lighting and, some of the other things that I've already gone over, but I won't go over them again because I know some of you were here and others can catch it on the replay. But today I wanted to talk about don't let fear control you. A lot of people are not going live because they're letting fear control them. And you are in control of you. So you can stop, take that fear and use your courage. And courage doesn't mean the absence of fear. Use your courage to just push yourself forward. And sometimes that's what we have to do for ourselves. Or we'll stay stuck, or we feel like we're not going to get anywhere or whatever, but we have the control. So, practice it a few times. Have a friend over, sit and, maybe, if you're doing that, if you're allowing people in, to your home, and, or, if you are and you're wearing masks, that's okay too, because it's just because, you're kind of using them as a trial run, and let them tell you what they think, and it's important to overall be yourself, which is some of the, one of the things we talked about. Be who you are. So, my hair got soaking wet yesterday when I went to walk, so I pulled it all back and I got a cap on today. That may not be every day. There are some days I love to wear caps. Be you. Be who you are, and you know that it's okay to have fear, but it's not okay to let it stop you and keep you stuck. Use your courage in spite of the fear to go live, even if it's only for a couple of minutes. You've started it. You've got your equipment, you've got your light, you've got everything ready to go. All you got to do is press that button, and say, hi, I'm talking about today, such and such and such, just some of the things that we talked about over this week. And just know that we all had to start somewhere. And there's always something that some of us have that may not, that may cause us, like, I don't want to do this. I have those things. Believe me, I do. And a lot of us do. But we have to conquer them. We can't let them keep us stuck. So today I have, my main thing was to find your place in this noisy, crowded place online. Make yourself stand out. Use what you have. Live video is one of the best things that you can use. We've talked about, that there are now reels and TikTok and shorts and that kind of thing. So there are micro videos out there that you can do that are only for a few seconds, and so just find your place, and don't let fear keep you bound. Use your courage and walk out there with that fear hand in hand, and just go on and use your phone, use your computer, use your laptop. If you find that after a while you've been going live, you feel like you're a little fuzzy, you may need a webcam. We talked about that as one of the things that, sometimes people use as equipment, part of their equipment when they're doing lives. I have a webcam myself because the camera on my computer just was leaving things a little bit fuzzy, and I didn't like that. So when and I got it from Amazon, I think it was $24 or something like that. So don't let things that you can take control of stop you. Don't let fear keep you bound. Okay? You're going to walk out there in fear. It's just like this picture in my mind. I have fear on the one side, and me and my courage on the other. And I take my hand and I put it out. I put it out to my fear. And I take that fear in hand, and we walk out there together or we sit down in front of the computer together, or we grab the phone together and we do what it is that we need to do to build our business, to show people who we are, to use one of the greatest things that's out there, to let people be able to see you, hear you, get to know, like, and trust you. So don't let fear stop you. Find your place in this noisy online situation where we're building our businesses. And, it's okay because, what you have is important as well. You want to be able to educate, entertain, and inspire people. You want to help them, those people that are your target market, you want to help them. So take courage and do that. So that is all I had for today. I'm going to go on and get off here so that I can get ready for my workshop. And and this is just a side note. I remember going into my bedroom and I guess I must have been pretty tired and I laid down and I woke up and like maybe 35, 40 minutes later and I was all confused. So I was like, and my son was still awake, so I was asking him, what happened? What do you know? Whatever. It's just kind of one of those things. But I knew that I wanted to do this morning, so up early, getting, making sure that I had my notes, and for sure the main thing today: find your place and use your courage, the main things today. So that's what I wanted to chat about. And is there any question about anything that I've said? If there is, and you don't want to put it in the chat right now because you're busy, or you're going to catch this on the replay, let me know. Direct message me. I'm in Messenger, and I'm going to let it go at that. I hope that you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you: morning, afternoon, nighttime, sleepy time, whatever it is. Just make it the best that you can make it. And remember, take your courage in hand and your fear and do it anyway. Just keep on, just do it anyway, as a friend of mine says. She says it all the time. And it's from something she got from Mel Robbins, from a book that she read. So just do it anyway. And I'm sure that's not all of it, but anyway. All right. Well, I'm going to go on and get off here and get prepared for the rest of my day, and get my get ready for my class. So it's been nice. I will talk to you. I go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So you won't see me until Tuesday, but I'll be posting, and I'm building in how I post. I want to post things that are going to be helpful to you. So I'm working on that. And that's it. So take care. Talk soon. God bless. Bye now.